I'll go and get you some milk. Conversation 2.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Why are you taking the third exit? She said the second exit.
I'm sure it's this one. I remember when we came here last time.
According to that sign, this is the A245.
The A245. Oh no, we must have gone wrong.
Of course we've gone wrong. We should have taken the second exit at the roundabout. What's the point of having a sat-nav if you don't do what it says?
Okay, I may have made a mistake, but if you knew the way to your cousin's house, then we wouldn't have to use the sat-nav.
Turn round as soon as possible. Turn round as soon as
Okay. The first story about man and a woman who argued about milk in the fridge. So the woman asked her husband, I think, where's her milk? She thought that there was a milk in the fridge, but there wasn't. And they argued about was he drink this milk or not?
Did he drink this milk or not?
Yeah, did he drink this milk or not? At the end of the conversation, she told him to go to the supermarket to buy milk.
And the second conversation?
And the second one is about driving. The driver didn't listen the instructions of Google Maps, maybe navigator, and didn't turn the second exit. So they
didn't take the second exit?
Take the second exit, yes. And his wife, at that moment, she said that it's wrong direction, and she was right, because they went wrong direction.
They took, or they went on the wrong direction, we can say. So. Can you complete these conversations now with the modal verb?
So this is the conversation. Didn't complete them with may have, might have, must have, can have, should have. Okay.
Okay, so which phrase from above mean these sentences?
It's very probable or almost certain that something happened or somebody did something.
Mm-hmm.
So, might have, I think.
Very probable, be careful.
Very probably. Must have.
Uh-huh. But just you need to write numbers. It means must have number 1 and then number 4. So you can write 1 and 4.
Okay, 1, 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible that something happened or somebody did something. Here, I think, might have.
Might have. This is the first one. Number 2. And then another might have we have. May have we have 6.
Yeah.
Synonyms.
May have is true. Okay. It's impossible that something happened or somebody did something. It's impossible. I can't have number 3.
Mm-hmm. Can't, I guess.
Yes, and somebody did something wrong. Number 5, I think.
Should have. Verb 3.
Yeah, should have.
Mm-hmm. Perfecto. So next part. Modal verbs. Can you read these modal verbs, please?
Must, might, may, can't, wouldn't, plus have, plus past participle. We use must have when we are almost sure that something happened or was true. Examples. I must have left my phone at Anna's. I definitely remember having it there. You must have seen something. You were there when the accident happened. We use might, may have when we think it's possible that something happened or was true. We can also use could have with this meaning. Somebody might have stolen your wallet when you were getting off the train. He still hasn't arrived. I may not have given him the right direction. Somebody could have stolen your wallet when you were getting off the train. We use can't have when we are almost sure something didn't happen or that is impossible. You couldn't have seen their faces very clearly. She couldn't have gone to bed. It's only 10 o'clock. You can't have seen it because it doesn't exist. We can also use couldn't have when the speculation is about the distant past. Should have, ought to have plus past participle. Use should have plus past participle to say that somebody didn't do the right thing or to express regret or criticism. You can use ought to have an alternative to should have. I ought to have told you earlier.
Perfecto. Did you understand all of them?
Yes.
Nice. So, can you practice them now?
You write the sentences using must, might, not, come plus have plus verb. Example, I'm certain left my umbrella at home. I'm not in the office. I must have left my umbrella at home. Okay. Paul is crying. Perhaps she is having an argument with her boyfriend. She must have an argument with her boyfriend.
Perhaps we have in this sentence.
Okay. He might.
She might have had.
She might have had, yes, past participle. Have had an argument with her boyfriend. I'm sure Ben has read the email. I sent it first thing this morning. Ben must have read my
Ben
email.
must have read my email.
Yeah. I'm sure Sam and Ginny haven't got lost. they have sat nav in their car. Sam and Ginny can't have lost.
Can't have got lost.
Have got lost. Oh, okay, yes. Got lost. You saw Ellie yesterday. You saw Ellie yesterday? That's impossible. She was in bed with you. You can't have seen Ellie yesterday. Perhaps John didn't see you. That's why he didn't say hello. John might have John might not have seen you.
John might not have seen you.
Not have seen you. I'm sure Lucy has bought a new car. I saw her driving a blue Volkswagen Golf. Lucy must have bought a new car. I'm sure Alex wasn't very ill. He was only off work for one day. Alex Alex must not have
Be careful. I'm sure Alex wasn't very ill. He was only off work for one day.
can't
Yep, Alex can't have been very ill.
They didn't come to our wedding. Maybe they didn't receive the invitation. They might not have received
Yes.
the invitation. The taste is very sweet. I'm sure you used too much sugar. You can't have used too much sugar.
No, be careful. It's so sweetie. I'm sure you used too much sugar. Can't is about the opposite situations. But here it's not about the opposite situation we have.
Must,
Yep.
you must have used to used to too much is no used.
You must have used, not used to.
Definitely wasn't my phone. Mine was on silent. It can't have been my phone.
It can't have been my phone. Perfect.
Yes. Okay.
Nice. So next part we have, where is this? It is here. Let's change the screen. Yes, changed. Can you put them in their correct boxes?
Tom told me the date of his party, but I forgot it. should you should have you should have write it down.
You should have written it down.
Written. Okay, past participle. Written. You should have written it down.
Yeah.
I was late because there was so much traffic. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't have gone.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have taken. No, not taken.
No. I said
Gone.
you shouldn't have gone.
Have gone. Yeah, by car. The metro is much faster. Amanda was rude to everyone at my party. You shouldn't have invited her.
Yep. Shouldn't have invited.
You know what she's like. I don't have any money left after going shopping yesterday. You shouldn't have bought so many shoes. Did you really need repairs? You look really tired. I know. I should have gone to bed earlier last night.
I should have gone. Perfect.
The chicken's still frozen solid. I know. You should have. You should have. Eat.
No.
No. Okay, take it.
Taken.
Taken it out of the freezer earlier. Okay. I think I've burnt my face. I'm not surprised. You shouldn't have sat in the sun that without any sunscreen.
Perfecto. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Nice. Where is the next section? So, in your experience, why or what do couples typically argue about?
There are a lot of reasons for arguing. I think sometimes it's sometimes the reasons for arguments may be very stupid. And for example, as I first talked today about milk in the fridge or something like that. And of course, in some cases, it can be argued about difficult situation in family lives, for example, about spending money, for example, on about buying expensive things.
Okay, so do you think men and women use different strategies when they argue?
Maybe. I think yes. I think women usually don't argue in the direct way. I don't know how to say. Sometimes they have more clever strategies than men, and men usually more direct to this argument.
Perfect. So can you read how men and women argue text and then tell me what you understand? You can read aloud, please.
How many women argue? Danina with Waltz investigates gender difference when couples argue. In Gepton, a remote village in Papua New Guinea, the women take a very direct approach to arguing. Linguist Deborah Cameron tells of an argument between a husband and a wife. It started after the woman fell through a hole in the rotten floor of their home and she blamed her husband. He hit her with a piece of sugar cane, so she threatened to attack him with a machete, the house to the ground. At this point, the husband decided to leave and she launched into a cross, a traditional angry tirade of insults and swear words, directed at the husband with the intention of it being heard by everyone in the village.
Mm-hmm.
The fury can last for up to 45 minutes, during which time the husband is expected to keep quiet. Such a domestic scene may be familiar to some readers, but for most of us, arguing with our partners is not quiet, such as explosive business. Human beings argue about everything, but are there any difference between the sexes in the way that we argue? In fact, according to John Gray, author of Men and Are from Mars, Women Are from Venus, the 1990s bestseller, men prefer not to argue at all, wherever possible. To avoid confrontation, men may retire into their caves and never come out. They refuse to talk and nothing gets resolved. Men would rather keep quiet and avoid talking about any topics that may cause an argument. Women, however, are quite happy to bring up relationship matters that they would like to change. Edward, 37, a writer, says, "I'm useless at arguing. There are things that bother me about my partner, but when I finally say something, I'm too slow to win the argument. I can only argue properly when I have all the evidence to back up my argument ready to use, but I'm too lazy to do that. I think women, on the whole, are more practiced at arguing or more interested." Christine Norton, a counselor with Relate, the marriage counseling service, agrees with the view that men have a greater tendency to withdraw. Women say, "He won't respond to me. He won't listen. He thinks he right all the time." However, the younger men than I see tend to be much more willing to understand their own feelings and talk about them. Older men find it more difficult. However, she adds that women are also capable of the withdrawal technique. Oh yes, women are quite good at doing that as well. They change the subject or cry. Crying is a good tactic, and then the woman says, "Oh my God, she's in tears." I don't argue a lot, but I do cry a lot, says Sarah, 32, advertising executive. I'll say something hurtful to him, and he'll say something equally hurtful back, and when I've been floods of tears. I call my friend and she says, "Where are you?" "In the loo," I say. And then when I finally come out after half an hour, she's just watching TV as if nothing has happened. Norton says, "Everything goes back to our upbringing. The stereotypical stuff we have all been fed. We are very influenced by the way our partners and parents were, or even our grandparents. The way we deal with emotions is learned in our family. To understand this and then make a conscious decision that you do it differently requires a lot of maturity." Okay.
So what did you understand from this text?
This text about differences between strategies, between arguing strategies for men and women. According to this text, women usually better in arguing, and they use different strategies. In opposite sides, men don't like arguing and often try to avoid arguing. But women usually maybe like this and use different strategies. For example, some women are crying during argue very often, and this situation, men usually don't so emotional. And according to this text, there are some difference between different generations. For example, older people or young people, and this emotional level depends on family, on parents, and the behavior of people in argue depends on their child.
Okay. So, do you know meaning of these words? Highlighted ones.
So,
Do you know all of them?
yeah, I think I know almost all this words. Yes.
Okay, so let's now see them. So, besides physical differences, what is different between men and women?
It's about difference in argument or in general.
Everything general.
I think that women are usually more emotional, and but sometimes women can be more polite, and it helps to avoid big arguments in family life.
And what is more?
More about different.
Yes.
I don't know. It's very strange question, I think.
That's right.
I don't know. What about this question? Maybe you give me more details, and I.
Emotions different, multitasking different, personal traits, in my opinion, different. How they give reactions, it is different.
Emotions is different. I said about this,
and how they analyze situation, different, basically.
Basically, I think women it's not easy, because now I think that we have a lot of stereotypes about men and women characters, personality traits, and I think that now some of these stereotypes are already not true, because of the role of women in our society changed during 20th century, and now women is usually is not housewife as it was earlier. Women usually work work as a man, and the role of women in the family changed. For example, in some countries now, it's very common that men, not women, looking after their child. It's normal situation.
Okay. So, next question.
Do you think men are better at some things than women? What can they do better? Of course, men are better in different physical exercises. It's obviously yes, and I think that if we can, if we talk about our mind, about our brain, sometimes men have more maybe not so emotional type of personality as women. Women usually more emotional, and in some cases it's good. But men, I think, sometimes can do things with less emotion, and it can help in some tasks because it can help to concentrate on the main.
Perfect. So, are fathers capable of carrying out the duties of a mother and vice versa? House chores, babysitting, upbringing, changing baby diapers.
I think that I think father can do this. Maybe it's more difficult for fathers sometimes, but it can be done by fathers too, and sometimes men just need some practice in this, and they can do this thing as good as they think done by women.
Are there different expectations for sons and daughters?
Yes, I think in some cultures, maybe in some traditional cultures, there are a lot of differences, different expectations for sons and daughters. But in European country, for example, in Western country, I think this difference, the difference not so big, because now mothers and parents want that their children have a great career and have a good family, and these expectations is very similar for sons and daughters.
So, is it possible to be close friends with a member of the opposite sex and have absolutely no romantic feelings for that person?
Yes, I think it's okay, because it's very strange to think about a relationship between men and women just as a romantic feelings, or about another close relationship. Yeah, sometimes.
Of course, if she is 50 years older than me, I won't think about it.
I have sometimes it's I have more close but not romantic relationship with women, and for me it's absolutely okay, especially because of I am married, yes, and
So let's be honest, please.
and I don't think about romantic relationship with another woman, and my wife.
Because all the women you know are friends of your wife as well. So even if you want, you cannot. Basically, can we say like this?
Yeah.
So, but according to one research, I've recently read that it is impossible. In the United States or in Europe, if I remember correctly, they done this research and then they asked people, men and women said the same, that it is impossible. So what do you think about it? It's really impossible?
I don't think so. I think it's possible. I don't know. I think that sometimes you can have romantic feelings for me, and I think it's okay, because it's, for me it's strange to think about women just about my girlfriend. Yeah, that's for me it's absolutely normal to have close friends or men and women, and I don't think that's it's true. Maybe it depends on culture too, on society, depends on the age of respondents maybe too. But I think that it depends on personal traits, I think too, because all people people don't similar, yes, and
People are not similar.
yeah, they are not similar, and sometimes it depends on the culture of family. Yeah, I don't know what to say more about this.
It's a strange question. So, let's move on to business. When you're ready, tell me.
Okay, let's move to business.
Okay, brands. How can I describe brands?
Brands, it's famous. It's famous companies, maybe famous product names, which usually known by a lot of people.
Okay, what is the importance of brand?
Importance. People usually like to buy brands, and maybe they like to buy the same brands during their life.
Maybe loyalty and advocacy, we can say. So, can you read keynotes, please?
Brands are more than just product names. They are a mark of quality, and is it a brand name that distinguishes a product from other similar products and gives it a brand identity? Global brands have the ability to cross both geographical and cultural boundaries, building on international reputation of quality. Creating brands and brand awareness is the job of the brand manager and brand affect manager. Once the brand name has been established, the makers sometimes engage in brand extension, which involves using the brand name on a range of products. In the case of luxury brands, companies have to be careful to avoid overexposure, which could damage the exclusive aspects of the brand image.
So what did you understand from this text? Now how can you describe it?
From this text, I know about, I understand about brands, about different types of brands, global brands, luxury brands, about what is the brands and what is the meaning of this word and why it's so important. And I know about people who make the brand and who develop the brand.
Okay. And then how brand affects customers' loyalty?
How brand affects customer loyalty? Some people can be very loyal to brand, and they usually buy products the same brand every day. And another people don't have such loyalty, and they use different criteria to use products. For example, they can buy the cheapest thing, or maybe try to choose the best thing, the best product for their money, and they don't buy the famous brands, but they try to find quality thing from different brands.
Okay. And then brand identity. What is brand identity? And how can we enhance it?
Brand identity, it's about something that make difference between this brand and other brands.
Okay. And how do we develop it? Enhance it?
How we
How we develop brand identity?
How we develop brand identity? I think that brand managers brand managers use different strategies for this, and for example, if we can speak about clothes, it can be special design clothes, for example, and of course, it's about different it's about advertising, for example. It's very important because it can help brands to increase is knowing about the brands for people.
Mm-hmm. So. Let's start. First of all, can you listen to this podcast to have an idea? Then we will answer all these questions.
Okay.
Unit 8. Listening 1. Page 68.
The amazing thing about most successful brands is that very little can knock them off the top once they've become well established and they've achieved brand loyalty from their customers. I mean, certain big brands have survived scandals about sweatshops. They've continued to sell even though the sports teams they chose to promote them lost all their matches in one season. But the one thing that can kill a brand, and particularly a luxury brand, is if it loses its image of exclusivity. If you give too many retailers licenses and let them sell at the price they see fit, well, then you're in trouble. You must never lose control of the pricing policy.
Okay.
Okay.
Which of the reason?
Mm-hmm.
Which of the reason below does she mention? Can you think of any other reason? Counterfeit products with an exclusivity image. What is counterfeit?
Counterfeit products. I need to find a too easy definition for counterfeit product. Fake.
Okay. Yeah. Weakening exclusivity image. I think she doesn't mention this in this text. Giving licenses to too many retailers. No. Choosing the wrong people to endorse the product. It was mentioned in this podcast, I think. Stamping the brand name on too many and too diverse
Diverse.
products. Yes. I think yes. And 5, who pricing policy make a brand too cheap. Yes, she said about pricing policy.
So how can you summarize the idea, she said? About brand image, prestige, reliability, exclusivity. In section 1, it is written, the last question.
In section 1, what emotion? What image, prestige, reliability, exclusivity is brand trying to convey to the public? Yes. It's about the picture you can see.
These are examples. You can choose from them, among them, or just you can give a direct answer.
For example, McDonald's, yes, it's the most famous brand in the world, and it's not a prestige, it's about reliability maybe, because people in all parts of the world know that they can buy the same Big Mac, for example, and the quality of this product. It's not good for my opinion, but it's very stable.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and some brands, for example, Chanel. Yes, it's a exclusive brand. It's a luxury brand, and it's usually very expensive. But people usually buy these things, clothes, perfumes, for example, and other accessories, because of prestige and popularity.
Perfect. So the other parts will be your homework. Today, not too many. So, do you have questions before finishing the lesson?
No, thank you for this lesson.
Thank you to you too. Take care of yourself. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye for now.
Thank you, bye bye.
Bye bye.